You guys, I'm shaking. I am shaking. I cannot believe this. I don't understand. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I have babies. There are babies. Oh, my eyelashes look crazy on here. Okay, I have babies. I have babies. Whoa. Okay. 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 This is the most insane thing ever. And when I tell you guys, you're going to be like, what the heck? I didn't know this was happening. How is this happening? When did this happen? Guys, okay, I have had my female and male separated for a couple of days because the male destroyed the bubble nest. So I took the female out, and I thought, okay, they're obviously not going to breed. I have like talked so much about it to a couple of different people. I talked about it on Patreon, if you're a Patreon. And I took the female out because I'm like, okay, they're obviously not going to breed. It's been a few days. I haven't paid attention to that tank whatsoever because I've been really disheartened. I have been extremely disheartened. And I just went to go feed Dahlia, and I accidentally, like, I shook her tank pretty heavily. And this has only been like the span of 2 days, by the way, because I let my male fast and my female fast for like 2 days. Anyway, before I started to feed them again after trauma. But that's beside the point. I shook it, and then all of a sudden all of these babies came out of the nest that he rebuilt. I don't know where they came from. I don't know where they were or how, because I don't know, like, I don't know anything, but they're there, y'all. They're there. He rebuilt a nest like yesterday. And I tell you what, okay, I shook the stand, and then like all the bouncing babies just came out. Sorry, I probably look absolutely insane right now, but like, I'm gonna go bring my camera out here and investigate. Sorry, I was looking at the viewfinder. I'm gonna bring the camera out here and investigate, bring my phone along. I'm still shaking. Honestly, I can't even think straight. I just witnessed this, and the first thing I thought about doing was telling you guys. So, I'm off to investigate. It's not gonna wanna focus. Do you see them like hanging down right here? That's them. It's not gonna wanna focus, but I don't wanna stay over here too long for right now, just because I've already startled them enough because I didn't know that they were there, and I don't wanna make Dad mad and make him, like, have him eat them. But you can like see that one especially right there. Oh my Lord, I can't even believe this, y'all. Whoo-wee. Okay, you guys, it's the next day, and I can definitely function better now. It still hasn't even completely sunk in yet, but boy, am I so happy, like, so elated. But like I said, today's the next day, and it is about that time to take the father out of the breeding tank now. I have been monitoring him. I checked this morning. The babies were still bouncing kind of vertically, but now at this point they are more horizontal. And I just feel like, personally, like, I just kind of have this gut feeling that I need to go ahead and take him out, which normally that's when you take them out anyways when they're horizontal. They're not all horizontal, so I may watch them for about 30 more minutes, but my nervousness will probably give in, and I'll probably just go ahead and remove the daddy. Because if you did not know, if I don't, then he could very well eat them, and woo, this has obviously been a process, you guys know, so I would like to avoid that at all costs, and they are so fragile right now, obviously. And so I'm trying to protect everybody right now. Drop a P in the comments below to protect these babies, because we gotta stand together. I'm gonna take you guys out here really fast and show you Daddy. Here is Daddy-O right here himself with them beautiful, beautiful fins. It's just making me nervous because it's hard for me to see a lot of the babies right now. I see a couple of them, but they're just down in different positions, and honestly, they're starting to get around. Like, there's two right here. Let me see if I can kind of zoom in. Yeah, do you see those specks? Oh yeah, there we go. There's three. Yay! Hey, 1, 2, and 3. Now they're really making their way downtown. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm not even funny. But anyway, they're making their rounds really well, and it's gonna get to where now I think it's time to safely take Dad out. Gotta make sure he's not around any of the babies, and then hopefully scoop him out with the net. I've always been nervous to scoop Daddy out and get babies in the net as well, so that's something that I always have to make sure I'm careful of. But I think it's time. And then what I'm going to do is really work hard to figure out the actual date that these babies were probably born, because obviously this situation that's happened with them this time has never happened to me before. I've always known exactly when these babies were born, conceived, like in the eggs, everything. I've known everything, and now it's a little bit of a guesstimate. So that's what I'm going to work hard on doing. Mama is in my community tank. Just actually moved her. He's going in the empty tank in my bedroom. I do plan on selling these and giving them a good home. Patreons get the first go at them. So that's what I'm working on right now. But I'm proud. So, alright, that's what I'm going to work on. I will update you guys. Alright guys, it is Sunday, so it's been quite a few days. I obviously have the camera pointed to the tank, but there are no, well, here's one. Here is one of the babies. Oh, of course it's not going to focus. But right there's one of the babies. Obviously in the first few days the camera doesn't like to focus on the babies because obviously they're so small, but it will get better. There's one of them. But anyway, the babies are doing good. But I'm about to attempt to feed them their first brine shrimp meal, which is, of course, out of the brine shrimp hatchery, and this is so exciting. Oh my gosh, I honestly can't believe I have this up and running again, which honestly it seems like this is always here, so it's like it never honestly even left. But I'm gonna attempt to feed them their first meal, so let's see how that goes. Okie dokie artichokes, it's already October 28th and they are developing so much already. So there's a whole entire herd right here by the filter, and as soon as I went to go get my camera and came back, they're kind of hiding. One's on top of the filter, one's behind it, one's down there. There's also one straight back there. I'm going to be pointing at it right there. They're probably still a little too small for the camera to really focus on them. Yeah, especially because it's so far back. But see, you could kind of see it moving there. But nonetheless, these guys are so sweet and precious, and like I said, developing really well and fast. Like, oh, I don't know, can you see that one kind of moving along there? I'll try to zoom in. But anyway, we have that little fellow right there, slowly sinking. They do that sometimes before they can catch a break and get their strength back up to move. But anyway, like I said, they're developing really well. It's October the 28th. They are starting to develop more attributes that will make them slowly start looking like a fish. So that's a plus. I just wish they'd come out so I could show you guys well. Oh, okay. There's one like right there. So let's try to zoom again. Okay, really? You really gonna do this to me? Come on, camera. This happens every single time I have babies, y'all. For the first little while, it just doesn't wanna focus because they're too small. Alright, Anyway, I really just wanted to check in with you guys and see. I am gonna start spot cleaning tonight. This big clump, that clump, that clump, that clump. There's a few clumps where you can tell where I put their powder food. So I'm gonna start getting up the food that they have not eaten yet, just to kind of keep the bottom of the tank a little bit tidied up. You do not start actually doing water changes until 2 weeks on babies. So it's fine that it's like this, but I still like to spot clean a little bit. So it's not like this tank is completely dirty and I need to clean it and I'm being bad. So it's not like that at all. It's just that it's not even time yet. There are 2 right back there. Once you start zooming in too much, the camera just really messes up. Alright, but that is basically it for now, and I'll check back in with you guys later when there's something worthy of checking in. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna do a quick little update real fast. It is the 29th, I believe, and we've had a little bit of a setback. For the very first time in all the history of me breeding bettas, my brine shrimp are not hatching. And it is time for these babies to be fed. This has never happened to me, and every single time I've ever bred fish, I have always had 100% full-on luck with hatching these shrimp. The eggs are not expired. They don't expire to the till 2022. And I'm really, really worried because, I mean, these are my miracle babies. But I'm trying to lean onto the hope that if these are my miracle babies to begin with, that they're still gonna continue to be that miracle and they're not gonna die. I noticed it late last night, so I woke up really early this morning, went to Walmart, got all new supplies, besides the eggs, of course, because they weren't even expired yet. All new supplies, and I've just made a new batch, so hoping and praying to God that these hatch. Fingers crossed. It should take about a day. I'm just hoping that these babies can just last until then. I just want to go ahead and give you this update. I don't know what the heck has happened, unless possibly it could be the salt. That's my only other guess. So that's why I got all new salt, and then even new baking soda, just because. And I have also ordered new eggs, even though these don't even expire. I'm just taking all precautions. But that's the little update for right now. I'm gonna check in with you guys tomorrow, and we'll see how everything is. Hello guys, it is Halloween. My Halloween makeup and my bow. I am actually doing a live stream tonight. Today's Halloween, and on the live stream I am dressing up, so this is part of my makeup. Anyway, I know that's not what you're here for. I have some amazing, wonderful news. It's so wonderful. So very, very blessed that these brine shrimp now work. Turns out it was the eggs, which is really weird, because this was the same packet of eggs that I had been using like for my previous spawn, and then like I said, it said that they didn't run out until 2022. So it's like, you know, like what? But anyway, no matter what, I have all new supplies. I got my new eggs in, and I was able to do the batch of brine shrimp, feed them, and praise the Lord in heaven, there is food for these babies. These babies are eating now, and everything is good. I have been checking non-stop as well the grounds of the tank to make sure that there were no dead ones on the bottom, and praise the Lord, there was not. All these babies have survived, and it just proves once again how much of miracle babies these are. And you know, I just had to have that faith that these were miracle babies to begin with, and that they would pull through this too, which there's not really a right or, well, there is a right or wrong time to start feeding the fish, but there is a time of leeway where they can feed off of things that are called infusoria that is in the breeding tank. This is stuff that can come from live plants and things that you already have in your tank from the sunlight. Obviously this is a big mirror. I do have a moss ball and just natural like stuff that starts to build up in the tank. They can feed off of that. So they were fine feeding off of that. I always feed, I guess, a little early, although like I said, it doesn't matter. As long as you don't go too long, like over a week. Don't go over a week at all without feeding them brine shrimp. 'Cause, I mean, they do have to get big enough to eat it anyway. I always just started doing it a little earlier. Anyway, they didn't have to go long without the brine shrimp. There's a lot of infusoria in here, I know it. And so they did perfect and they did wonderful, and the brine shrimp's going. So I'm gonna shut up, get it off my face, and show you this stuff. So I have the brine shrimp growing. Well, they are growing, but going right there. And I also have another brine shrimp going in my laundry room. But here are the babies. I have been spending every night spot cleaning the bottom of the tank. I know it doesn't look like it, but I promise I have, and I'm still gonna do that tonight. It's something that I do every night to get the leftover food out. And I still have some powder food to get up. I've been avoiding that back corner because a lot of the babies hang out over there. They hang out in groups, and I always find that hilarious. But anyway, I think that the camera just may pick up on some of them. I got an adorable video, like some footage of them eating last night, of one of them in particular. I'm going to go ahead also and insert that in here because I know you guys will want to see it. It is the cutest thing. My heart melted. Baby, oh my goodness. Thank you so much. I spent almost midnight last night working. Just honestly, to be honest, other than spot cleaning, I spent most of the time just counting them over and over again. If you have been a watcher of the Betta breeding diaries and just my Betta breeding videos for a while, then you would know that I can never count all of them at this time, like at this age. There's one back right there. I can never fully count them, but I always have the funnest time trying to count them, like just guesstimating, because I mean they move fast and it's hard to see all of them, and it's like, are you counting, you know, ones multiple times? Are you not like seeing some of them? You know, it's hard at this stage, but honestly I don't care because it's fun. I will sit here and count them for an hour over and over again and just be completely happy. Camera, come on now. Okay. See, look, there's one. The camera's picking up on that one pretty well. Yes. Hello, baby. Come on. Focus. You're blurry. No offense. Actually, yes, offense. Please take offense. Really? Okay. Well, you're gonna love the footage on my phone. So. But they are starting to get bigger. As you can see, the camera is picking it up. Still a little blurry, but it'll be perfectly fine soon where you can see them really well. That one you can see pretty dang good. But alright, I'm thinking that there's between 11 and 13. Not completely for sure, but that's the tea. Alright guys, I think this is honestly the perfect time and spot to end this episode of the Betta Breeding Diaries. I'm so happy and blessed that I can now say we have Betta babies. So let's let this journey begin because we're going full force. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below. I always appreciate y'all's comments. Please leave a comment. Also, it's Halloween, so happy Halloween. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, leave a P down below. Also in the comments, leave a P that stands for protect, to protect these babies because they need our well wishes. But anyway, also I want to take the time to go ahead and do what I always do and thank my Patreon. So Dylan, Courtney, Jeremy, Maddie, Davis, Mercy, Janae, Casey, and Jesse, thank you so much for being Patreons. If you want to join Patreon to get a lot of awesome news such as secrets and updates before anybody else, the link to Patreon will be in the description down below. Let me just go ahead and tell you, my Patreons knew about these babies before you guys. So if you want to know about things before everyone else, definitely join Patreon. I promise it's worth it and it helps me. And other than that, please subscribe subscribe to my channel. Come join the family, see these babies grow. It would mean the world to me. You can do that by hitting my face right up there. You can watch another one of my videos by clicking right over there. And like I said, it would mean everything to me. So I hope you guys have a great day or night or whenever you may be watching this, and I will see you guys in my next video.